Okay, video walkthrough. Just bought this house. Hooray! So we come in, close the door behind me. We'll stand in this corner. So I'm in the corner, the direct corner. As you can see, straight ahead is the kitchen. Over here is the fireplace. Have some floor registers for the heat. There's the door we just came through. It's light switch. There's blinds. And then the lights on the top, when I touch the light switch, it is a dimming switch, so it can dim down and go back up. It's pretty cool. One of the bulbs is out, so I need to replace that. Just turn this off. So let's go into kitchen area first. So I come over here, there's a glass sliding door, and there's outside. Here we have the kitchen. There's a place for a dishwasher. Electricity's there, and the hole's big enough to run the pipes through and stuff. The sink is winterized, but never turned on. What we have here is we have where the refrigerator would go, and that right there, that little pipe there is for water. I'm just not sure how that's actually hooked up to the fridge. I don't know where that actually comes from and how you turn it on and turn it off. Then there's the area for the oven range, and it is huge and wide. The oven range that I got will actually probably not even fill that entire area. So, yeah. But the plan is at some point to probably rip out the countertop and then just redo that over there so it fits. Because I don't see a reason to have a huge thing like that. But cabinets look pretty okay. The hood is huge. May replace the hood. Come over here where there is a garbage disposal, and it is this switch here, I believe, that controls it, maybe? No, that does the light up there. Not really sure where the garbage disposal switch is, because it's not on the counter here. There is a garbage disposal. There is a switch underneath here, but the way that it's wired makes me believe that the wiring, it may supply the garbage disposal. Let's see. Yeah, it is the garbage disposal switch. So it's under the sink. I may actually move that to be a button in the sink because I have a hole here, which they do make push buttons to turn on and off the garbage disposal. So I have no water at the moment, but there is a soaps pump, and this is one of those fancy pull out extendable ones, but it doesn't go very far. So at some point I may just replace this entire sink. I really don't care for it's a porcelain sink. May just go with a stainless steel or something with a brush nickel or something. Anyway, there's a window to the outside. Let's go into the garage. We got switches here. These switches control the lights there and the light here. Now these are nice hanging, that's a nice hanging light and everything, but I don't know if I'll keep it because I am 5 foot and this is at 6 foot, so no, people walk into that. It's too fancy with such a short ceiling. I mean, it needs to be in a bigger ceiling. Anyways, here's the garage. Got nice cabinets, something to, I don't know, do pull-ups on. There's these rack mount things. Think about just putting some plywood between them, and then I can store a few things up there. There is my fireplace. There's my gas furnace. There's the garage. This is the window to the outside. Actually, I'm standing in the sun right here, and I'm fairly getting warm, so it makes a nice heat. These cabinets are pretty nice. They got big old wide shelves, lots of storage. Same thing up above. It's big. They're not compartments. It's just, this is cabinet doors that are just put in place to give you a lot of storage. So I have a ton of storage space that I can put a lot of stuff in. And these are homemade cabinets. You can see it's just inch plywood that's been made into a door. They got good hinges. That's like, so pretty nice. There is, looks like a clothes hanger system. Swinging back around, this water heater needs to go. It's a piece of shit. Just look at it. I mean, that just needs to be thrown away. There is my exhaust vent for the dryer. There's my hookups for the water heater here, and then there's my washer hookup there. These cabinets I'm more than likely going to pull out and get rid of because I have no use for them. So that just may be that. But for the washer, dryer, hookup kind of thing, more than likely what I'm going to do is just put my stackable in here. I think that'll work. It's like, anyways, here's a door to the outside, so there's multiple entrances, and there's the outdoor building. We'll look at that in a second. So let's go back inside, and we'll go down the hallway. And down the hallway we have our thermostat. There's a light switch here. You turn it on, turns that on. Now that's a fluorescent light. I'm getting rid of that. We're gonna put like a track light in or something because I don't like that. But there's a linen closet which goes to the crawl space. Is right there. What I like is it's got shelving so I can put some boards in there. But so we got a coat rack and stuff. But someone was smart and they put their cable in here. I'm like, oh sweet, cable. But there is no power in here that I can see. So I'm going to have power pulled into here at some point. So that way on top of the shelf I have all my electronics. And that's a pretty deep shelf. So I can put my Wi-Fi router, a Comcast router, things like that in place. So that is where I would hide my internet and stuff. And it's in the center of the house, so it should broadcast pretty well. It's like, and then down here on the right is this bathroom, which is obnoxious. It's rubber ducky colors, rubber ducky wallpaper. That's like, it's even got rubber ducky handles on every drawer, cabinet. But it's got a nice mirror. Keep that. It's got nice lighting, vanity lighting. As you can look here, you can see that the mirror and the vanity lighting are not centered. So I'll try to change that and center it. But more than likely, the reason that it's not centered is the mirror had to be shifted because of this light switch and plug-in, which brings on the vanity light. You would think that they would have thought ahead of time. So either the mirror needs to change or the lights need to change. And more than likely, I might just shift, because if you look at the mirror, it kind of almost looks like it's centered with this one sink. But it could be better if I just shift the lights over to make it look better. Anyways, here's the toilet. Toilet's winterized, it's shut off. Floors need to be clean because look how dirty they are. I kind of like the floor, it's pretty okay. Here's the bathtub. Bathtub's shut off, of course. See, the surround is pretty okay. Needs a faucet head for the shower, but I have a faucet head, so that's fine. Here's the vent. The vent is pushing up hot air, so the furnace is working. Drawers are just simple drawers. They are not on rails or anything. They're just perfectly made for this. It's like, so they're just simple wood sliding drawers, as you can see. So I'm pretty fine with those. But this entire bathroom is going to need to be pulled that wallpaper and repainted because I am not sticking with this. Anyways, there is a 3 light switch. 3 light switch. Turns on night light, heat fan or fan, and then there's a heater in the top 2. So that's what those 3 do. Here's the other end of the hallway light switch, which turns off the hallway light switch. Inside here is one bedroom. This bedroom has an outlet there. It's 3-prong. Then there's 2-prong, and then there's another 3-prong. And these are, one of them is apparently not grounded, so I need to figure out what's going on there. But it's got front window to the front. It's a nice big window. It has folding doors. It's got like a little shoe rack or something. So this is pretty nice. I'm gonna keep that in here. It's like I can just use that to store stuff. Came with a little mirror, which is pretty nice. Door is a nice hollow core door. Looks fine. I don't see any scuffs on it or anything. It would make me want to replace it, so I'll just keep it. We'll want to paint the room. The ceiling is kind of okay. I mean, it's got some texture, and so does the wall. But I think it'd be fine if it was a darker color. Then coming to here. Now, the wood floors go underneath the carpets. They do. These carpets were laid in afterward. And we checked that by lifting the register over there. And you can see that the wood floor goes underneath it. As well as you can see the carpet just ends here and the wood floor continues in the closet. And you'd be like, why would you put wood floor in the closet if this room was just going to be carpet? So the carpet sits on top of it. It's got the same design as that, but it has a mirror sliding glass door. So because this is so big and it's a mirror sliding glass door, the closet's so big, I believe this is the master bedroom. But you know, all the bedrooms are kind of like the same size. Nice carpet. That outlet's not grounded. That one is just 2-prong, but then that outlet is apparently grounded. So that's kind of the weird thing in this house. Come in here, you got yourself a 2-prong, which is just weird because there's a 3-prong on the other side. Then you got a 2-prong, and you got a 3-prong. So, and that one's not grounded. So, as you can see here, this is a smaller closet. It's got a sliding glass door as well. Not big on not sliding glass mirrors. I'm not really big on those. I really don't care for them. But this room has a weird color scheme, and it has molding in the center, which draws the eye. And this molding is okay, but I'd rather it just be a painted strip than actually molding. So it's the only room that's like that. There's no molding in the center. So at some point, I'm going to strip that off and take it out. But that's the tour of the house. Now we're outside. What we have here is, we're standing just outside the glass door. We just walked out. Look to our left, we got a decking with seating for the decking. You can see that this is all netted off because it's kind of like a falling hazard. You could step off and hurt yourself. So eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue this design all the way around, probably in the summer, and then just have it be a railing here. But then you can have seating all the way around, and then you just have an open space in the center. More than likely put a possible picnic table or just some type of lawn furniture there. Turn to our right, you see there's a privacy screen here that's just sitting here alongside the house. But you can see that there's the walkway in between. We come over here and we step down. You'll see there's the dryer vent, and then there's the garage door. There's our electric meter. Come over here, this is all concrete. Turn right, and then you see there's our garage window and our side gate. And so come over here and we'll take a look. I believe they took all their privacy locks out because they didn't want people, yeah, so you can get back and forth. There's no locks, so I need to buy some locks for the gates. I probably first up. I'm taking that out and throwing that away. Let's look inside this big building. This is a very big, this is a big shoppish building. It's got a light. The door doesn't really close, so the door needs to be kind of fixed. But it's on a concrete slab. You come in here. This is a big kind of like shop room. That's pretty cool. It's like had like a hanger for something. You see that they put power on the top of it. That looks like a pencil sharpener that lost its covering. There's some power over there. It's a big shop light. So it's just a big shopish building. I'm not sure if I'll just keep it like this, but I'll put stuff in it to begin with. But I may just put exercise equipment out here. Maybe paint the walls and put up some plywood for ceiling. But it's just pretty much just like that. And you can see the wiring goes out through there for the electrical. The light switch is a double gang for some reason, even though it doesn't need to be. So I may just fill that hole with a cover gang. But the electrical just comes out there. You can see it's wired in with the wire nut, and it just comes in and over into the house. And then got your Comcast cable. That's the lowest line coming from the telephone pole. Telephone's right there. That's a big old oak tree, which is pretty cool. A whole bunch of leaves that I need to get out of here. And then come over here. Now this is all, underneath all these leaves and stuff, is just this nice river rock. And it's supposed to create this great border that goes all the way around this yard. It kind of looks like shit because there's just a bunch of sticks and stuff, so that needs to be kind of like raked out. And you can see the grass is coming up in the rock. You need to come in with some herbicide and kill it all. But come in, kill it all, and then my idea was this is a platform for what used to be a hot tub. May get a hot tub and put it back there because there's some electrical for it. But over here is where I put some raised beds, because I can put plastic down, fill it full of dirt, and I got this rock underneath it which I can level out and stuff. But there's electricity there, and there's water there, which would make this area a great place for a garden. Just raised rock bed. So you can see here, this is a nice platform. I'm going to get on it because it's got frost and all that stuff. But there's some plants and stuff, but there's the electrical for it. So, and it's just sitting on top of cinder block pylons. But there is a volunteer tree that's growing here, and it's growing right underneath it. So I'm just going to cut it out. I don't see a reason to try to keep it, because it's going to mess up the foundation of this and really screw it up if it keeps growing. So it's just got to go. Fence is kind of old. It's broken in some places, but it's kind of maintained by the other neighbor because their fence goes around, and so this part of the fence is maintained by them. But they put it in just for them. There's a hole over here that dog can get through in between the fences, and that's an issue I need to fix. So, and this is the hole right here, and it doesn't go very far, but knowing Dexy, he would probably push his way into there and then get trapped, and then I have to deal with him being trapped. So I'm going to put some wire here just to keep him from going in there. The idea is eventually come in here, move some of this rock, put in some additional posts all the way up to that, and then just put a wood fence all the way through, because I would like to have privacy screen from my other neighbors. And then, as you can see here, it's the same thing. It's a big hole that he can climb into and get trapped in between. And it's just a mess. It's like a whole bunch of blackberries and stuff. So, but there's this nice little tree here. There's deck sits up off the ground. It's pretty nice. And then there's a water spigot here, which comes up. So there's water there for, besides, I could have grass on a different timer than the water over here. So you can see the roofs have plenty of moss, so I need to put some moss up to kill it all. But other than that, that is the back of the house. And then here's the front of the house. So there's a doorbell. I don't think it works. Nope, doesn't work. So that, just get rid of it, I guess. But over here So you can see the front light works, but it doesn't really work on motion, so that needs to be flipped off. Chimney, furnace exhaust. Here's the front gate. Front gate looks pretty good. It's nice and wide. That's huge enough, more than enough space to get like a couch through that way and around, and bring the couch through the glass door, then rather the front door if you had to, if it was too big. Got a nice tree in the front. Small front yard, but it looks pretty nice. It's okay. And then another tree there. Front of the house, it's pretty good. There's more than enough car space for me to put my 2 cars on my driveway and not to have to worry about having anything in the garage. So, I mean, I technically could have 5 vehicles here. I have my cars pulled all the way up, one in the garage, and then 2 more behind them. So there's plenty of space. And then if someone needs to, they can drive on the grass. That was absolutely necessary. And here's the water. There's the valve control. Yeah, that's pretty much it.